All right. What's up, y'all? Hope y'all doing well. So it's it's Halloween, and I decide like I already had the fact that I was gonna go ahead and watch the Batman tonight. It's gonna be my fifth time watching this movie, but I'm watching it as my Halloween gift to myself. But when I was in the shower earlier today in the morning, when I was getting ready and everything, I finally I woke up in a way because I was thinking while I was letting the water hit me. I was like, dang, I haven't truly changed since the shift of relationships has happened. By now it's been what, 2 months basically? Yeah, tomorrow makes it 2 months. And if anything, I've been slowly drowning because it was more comfortable that way. Um, it was more comfortable to stay in that situation that I put myself in and just dive deeper into it because it's something I'm already used to, if that makes sense. So that's when it hit me. In order for me to grow, I have to face the reality of my situation. I have to face the reality of, the issue, the underlying issue that I don't want to look at. And that issue was nostalgia. I'm a very sentimental person. I look back at nostalgia and I'm like, wow, I wish things were the way that they were, if that makes sense. And that's definitely what led to the downfall. It's what led to the downfall of my relationship. It's what's led to the downfall of my mental state. Nostalgia. I would never put the blame on anybody that I was close with because they've never done anything wrong. It was always me. I was always the one to go ahead and do something that another person didn't like, and I'd do it anyways, and then I'd apologize after the fact and say I would never do it again, and I'd end up doing it again. That was who I was. That was me, and that's not a good thing. That's not good. So I woke up, took a shower, and after the shower, took a deep breath, and I put my phone up in the video style. I sat there and I finally let go of the last two people that were basically, they're like the threads of my connection to nostalgia. First person I did was my ex, and I finally let her go. I let her go. And if anything, it was honestly relieving. I didn't feel hurt. It was more so I accepted that fact, and I knew that it was going to be selfish of me to continue to keep her in my life and knowing that I would never change if she was in my life, if that makes sense. I'd stay that same person if she continued to be there. That would be selfish of me. So I said goodbye and I let her go. And the last person, which was the second and last, obviously, because I did say it was two people, the last person was my best friend. I finally let her go for good. And she was the one I definitely consistently talked to the most after my breakup. And yeah, I let them go because I am now on a new path. I'm on a new journey. It's time that I start looking ahead and I look forward. I look forward to my uncertain future with a better head on my shoulders. I've also started the process of going ahead and trying to talk to a counselor. So I'll probably update y'all on how that goes when I'm deeper into it. But I think this was honestly a great first step, and it's something that I definitely needed because I need to heal. I also deleted social media for good. I will never be caught on there ever again. Besides YouTube, that's like the only main source that I usually use anyways on a consistent basis. So that's where I'll only be, just YouTube. But everything else, which the only thing I ever really got back for was Instagram. So that's completely gone. It's never happening again. Because when I was on it, if I'm being real, I never felt joy after being on it again. If anything, it was kind of like I was just not addicted necessarily, but more so I was always looking forward to just like looking on my phone to basically just see these memes. Or I'm gonna put heavy quotes on the memes because some of them were actually just funny jokes and stuff, but a good amount of them were just people acting out and thinking it was hilarious. And to those that go ahead and make that type of content, I really hope that you grow and mature. I really hope that you find a better way of doing what you want to do for. I really hope you find yourself in general because that was pretty lame to me. But yeah, I never really found joy in it. If anything, I would just barely even be on it most of the times. There were some times I'd catch myself scrolling and I'm like, oh, that's like me back in my old habits. But yeah, not having that again. Uh, but yeah, I'm excited for this new leaf, this new chapter that I'm going to be pursuing in my life. I am also changing my major. I've made my decision. I used to be in the STEM field, but now I'm going to be in the business field actually. Pretty typical, I know. Um, but I do truly believe that I'll be way better in that field. And not only that, I think I'll find more joy since I love math and I like, going ahead and actually applying real world stuff to math versus going ahead and like in the section of STEM that I was in, it was technology. So when it came down to coding, I can understand the concepts and everything, but I never really got joy from it, if that makes sense. So I didn't really see the point in continuing something that I didn't enjoy, something I didn't have a passion for. I'm going to go and pursue something that I actually have a passion for, and I'll find my way through there. And I know with finance, I'll be able to go ahead and get a career right after anyway, so I'm not really worried. If anything, I'm kind of excited. But yeah, basically it all boils down to, like I said, a new chapter. And for Halloween, I didn't necessarily dress up at all. If anything, I just put on, some nice slacks, some nice black slacks that I have, and this white dress shirt in order to say that I'm not dressed up. I'm just Matthew. I'm finally just me. I'm finding my way. And yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to really dwell on. So if you are just like me, or you're a very nostalgic person, and if that's holding you back in any way, I do highly advise, not advise actually, but I do encourage that you take a deeper look into yourself if it's detrimental to you and try to find a better way. Just try to find a better way. Anyways, though, I hope that y'all have a blessed one. Take care of yourselves. And as will I. And it's been real. I'm Matthew.